So to turn this scene into a really cool cyberpunk scene, I will go and use my special effect cyberpunk brush. As you can see, it's pretty strange brush. Let's lower the size, something like that. And all I need to do is just to start brushing here, and you will see it start to happen. You can see how cool is that? With a brush we can make some really cool scene in a matter of seconds. And also, wow, we have a model here. This is awesome. This is really, really cool. Hey guys, it's Nemanja and welcome to another really fun Photoshop tutorial. Today's topic is Cyberpunk. So I will show you how you can turn regular ordinary photo into really cool cyberpunk theme. The thing that you saw in the intro, that I used that special effect cyberpunk brush and just brush out the photo and the effect appears, of course, was just a joke. It would be really cool that we have this kind of brushes and just brush out regular photo and everything just appears beneath that. So without further ado, let's jump straight into Photoshop and let me show you how you can easily make this really cool effect. Alright guys, we are here in Photoshop and this is the photo that we will use for today's effect. In order to create this really cool cyberpunk theme effect, you cannot use just any photo that you like. The best photo for this is photo of cities like New York or Hong Kong or Tokyo, things like that, where there are streets, night scene and lit on streets with a lot of neon signs, maybe billboards and things like that. So a lot of crazy light effects are going on. But for our example, this is a smaller street. We have again a lot of things that are going on here, but we don't have so many neon signs. And I choose this photo purposely because I want to show you how you can create additional neon signs on the street if you need them, and how to lit in this street and make it really cool to turn this into this really cool cyberpunk effect. Okay, so first thing that I need to do is to make a copy of this photo, just in case to have a copy, backup. So I will press Ctrl or Command J, and then I will right click and convert it to Smart Object. Why I'm doing this, I will show you in a moment. So then I will go to Filter, Camera Filter, and here I will switch some colors. Okay, so first thing that I like to do here is to get rid of this yellowish tone, because my cyberpunk theme will have bluish and magenta tone as a primary tones here, actually pinkish bluish tone, some combination of that. So for that I will go to temperature and cool down the street. So let's go to some blue tone, something like this, and also I will do magenta, so maybe something like this. Is personal preference, however you like it, guys. So this is not so good example, but I purposely, as I already said, choose this example because we have a lot of things to work here. There are better photos of better streets, better lit streets, that you don't need to work so much on correcting colors, but this is cool. Okay, then I will boost the shadows to brighten up this back part, and also lower the highlights a little bit and boost the white. So I'm going to kind of HDR look here, because this is what this kind of effect looks like. So this is it. Also I will boost the contrast a little bit and go here. I will reduce the clarity just to have a little bit more softer look. I don't want this kind of look, it's too crazy. So a little bit softer look, maybe just a little bit of the texture, and also I will add the haze. So if I will reduce the haze, add a haze, and that will help us to see these neon signs like they're glowing a little bit more. So just a little bit, not too much, and this is pretty cool. Then I will go down and go to split toning. So here with the split toning, I will introduce some colors in the highlights and some colors in the shadows. If I hold Alt or Option key, I will go with 100% saturation. Is the same if I boost this to 100%. So instead of that, I'm holding Alt or Option key and choose if I want to have magenta or bluish in the highlights. So let's go with the blue in the highlights and boost saturation a little bit, and go with magenta or pinkish in the shadows. This is really cool, and boost saturation. So with the balance I can choose, do I want more blues or more magenta tints? So this is, guys, completely personal preference. So let's go like this, and also let's go all the way down and change some things in calibration. So I want reds more towards magenta and blues a little bit towards teal, so something like this, not all the way here, but this is pretty cool too, so why not? And also I will lower the saturation a little bit, maybe, let's see, maybe here, not too much of that. So let's go all the way up and check a few things again. Let's see, this is okay. Yeah, I want to add actually vignetting, a little bit of vignetting for this is pretty cool, and I will press OK. So why I switch this to smart object? Well, because now if I want to change something, if I don't like how I did these colors, I can just double click on camera filter and go back to camera where I left it and just change it. Maybe I want this more towards the reds or towards the greens or whatever, but actually I like it how I did it, so I will cancel it. So this is before and this is after. You can see it's a pretty drastic change here, and this is our really cool base for making the next step for changing this into Cyberpunk theme. Okay, so the next step is to add additional neon signs on the street and to make streets glow a little bit more. But before we do that, I just want to say that this episode is sponsored by Skillshare, so thank you Skillshare for that. Skillshare is a really cool place if you want to gain some new skills or improve your current skills. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creatives and curious people on photo editing, video effects like After Effects, even 3D, or something completely different like maybe cooking, etc. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. They're offering classes designed for real life, so you can move your creative journey forward without putting life on hold. You can learn and grow with short classes that fits your busy routine. And because Skillshare is sponsoring this video, they're giving you guys 2 months completely free premium account there. So that means that you will gain access to all the content on the website. All you need to do is to follow the link down there in the description, sign up for your 2 free months and enjoy the content there. Lately, I took one really cool class. It's called Creative Breakthrough. There are 8 exercises to power your creativity, confidence and career. And also Skillshare is pretty affordable. The annual plan is less than $10 per month. So after your 2 free months expired, if you like the Skillshare, you can continue with the subscription. If you don't like it, you can just cancel it, no questions asked. And hurry up, this is only for first 1,000 of my subscribers. Right now, let's jump back to Photoshop and let's continue with this awesome tutorial. Okay, let's continue where we left off. So first I want to rename this to street. And the next step, after we achieve this really cool look, this is before, this is after, is to light up some neon lights on the other side. Actually, if we zoom here, there are no neon lights of this sign, so what should we do? Well, let's make our own neon signs out of existing signs right here. So to do that, I have a full tutorial on how to create neon signs effects. You can watch it on the link right here, but here I will show you again the whole process, but with a little bit more fast forward things. So I will create a new layer, and one way to create a neon sign is just to use a pen tool and just go and make a path wherever your sign wants to be. So I will click right here, then press and hold shift and click right here. So this is one neon tube that will go here. Then the second one, I will press and hold control and just click, and then again click here and click here and then click here. So this is second neon tube, and like that I will make again control to go to a second letter, and then I will make few neon tubes along the way, and later we will lighten them up. So this is like that, and I will fast forward this. I will make all those letters with the pen tool. So every time I go to a new letter, I'm pressing Control click or Command click and create a new path. So let's do it. Okay, so this is it. I finished with all these letters, and the next step is just to press and hold Control and select all this, just select all of these things, and then let's go to a brush tool. Press B on the keyboard, and now I will set the brush tool how my neon tubes will look like. So right click, First I want to use hard round brush, then I want to lower the size, oops, like this, pretty cool. Also with the bracket keys I will go with the size smaller and I will use white color. So let's see if this will be our tube, if this is wide enough. Yeah, for these it's enough. So now that I have brush set up, I will go back to pen tool, P on the keyboard, right click, stroke path, and just choose a brush and uncheck this. You don't want this checked, you want unchecked. Press OK, and voila, we have really cool neon tubes right here, and that will just delete the path. So I will press delete, and this is it. Oops, not twice, just once. And now we will turn this into neon signs. So here I messed up this, no problem at all. I will go with the brush, just click here, here, and here, and here it is. Then this is like Lobos neon. Okay, and I will double click on this, and here I will make some changes. So let's move the photo here. I will go and choose outer glow. So outer glow already, there is our neon sign. So this is it. So here in outer glow you want to have a screen or linear dodge. So I want to have screen and just choose a color. So this is pretty cool color. It's already there. I will not move it. And also what you can do, you can go with the where it is color overlay. So if you want to add a little bit of color to a neon tube, as you can see, you can do that. Also I have here this dot, I will delete it. So this is maybe something like this is cool, and I will press OK. So let's go here, eraser, and just delete it, no problem. And here we have one really cool neon sign. If you want to change something, just double click to the effects and it will open it back. Maybe we want to outer glow to maybe make it smaller, maybe something like this. You know, neon sign like zzz, 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 zzz. That crazy sound in movies, and if you're somewhere below them, you can sometimes hear that if they're broken. So this is it. And let's see, I will leave it like that for now. Then let's go to this one. This is crazy, and for this one I will show you another way. I will not use a pen tool because I will use a little bit faster way, a little bit of cheating. So choose a brush size and just use a pen. Just use a brush, actually, not pen, brush. And let's see, 100% white color, and just paint like this. See? There is a few more things here. I don't like to do this, but for this example I will do it. I actually don't know Chinese, so I don't have an idea what is stated here, what is written here, but I will just do my version of this for the sake of this tutorial. So this is how it is. I will again fast forward this. Okay guys, so this is it. We have this neon sign, and this is Chinese neon. Okay, I don't know what says here. And I will just press and hold Alt Option key and just duplicate these effects and put it right there. So this is really cool. We have blue neon signs. Maybe I don't want this one to be blue. Maybe I want this one to be purple. And this is pretty cool. We can do that just by going here to our effects, double click, and go here and change our color from blue to purple. As you can see, this is perfect. And also here to color overlay, I want to change it to some kind of purple, but I want to lower the opacity just a little bit. This is one version how you can create these neon signs. As you can see, this is already better. Don't worry, we'll add additional glow and lights to the street. So this is it. Again, I will just fast forward now everything and add a few more signs. So this is it. Okay guys, so for now this is pretty cool. I can do this here, but it's not so visible, so I will leave it like that. Now let's group all these layers, Control or Command G, neon. Alright, this is neon. So this is before, as you can see, this is after. Really cool addition to the scene, but now we need to spice it even more. So first I will create one layer below the neon sign by holding Control or Command and click it there, and this will be light. And I will turn this from normal to linear dodge blending mode and go with really soft brush, make a brush bigger and go with 10% opacity. And now I will choose some colors. So this color is pretty cool. See? Small photo, it's crazy effect. So this color is cool and I will just make everything beneath the neon lights to glow. This can glow, why not? Let's glow. Let's make this glow. This can glow like a disco ball, but it's not. Okay, so maybe a little bit of the wall too. Then what is this color? This thing. Actually, this is blue background. Who cares? We can do whatever we want. Magenta neon sign on blue background. Why not? We can do that. Okay, and now what I like to do, I like to add a few more of this magenta tint here on the street. Maybe a little bit here and there, let me see. And then I will go with, let's go with the blue tone. So blue color, maybe darker blue like this. And I just want to add some light here behind the blue neon signs. Okay, I'm using lower intensity brush just to build the effect a little bit easier. I don't want to overdo it. And now I will just paint all over the place. Let's do a little bit here. Let's do a little bit here. Okay, this is one thing. And then I will create another layer, light number 2, but above the neon sign, and again linear dodge blending mode and do the same. So I'll just go here, a little bit brighter color, and I can do this, I can do this, just to spice it a little bit better, and also this purplish color, a little bit brighter. See? And that's basically it. This is really cool. This is already huge difference. Let me show you the beginning. This is before. I already forgot how dark and dull this photo was. So this is before, this is after. Really cool way to spice your photo and to turn it more into that cyberpunk theme. And now we can build up the scene. So here tutorial can be finished. We can go to camera and do a few more things, but I want to expand this tutorial and to show you a few more tricks because I have some really cool things to show you here and how to spice this scene a little bit better. And I will put a person here because it will overall look a lot better. So let's go back. Okay, so now I will put one person here in the street, and that's my friend Kraka. You already know him, and I will use the photo that I already did a tutorial. This is like a Blade Runner type of scene. I already have a tutorial for this photo, and I will go right here and find this guy. It's right here. I will copy this and paste it back to this scene. I will just use him because I like to put somebody there, and I didn't have time to take photo of myself or him or anybody else for this tutorial. So I will go inside and transform him, make him a little bit smaller like this. So let's do one cool trick. So put him here at the door. So he needs to be probably he's taller guy, so probably he needs to bend a little bit his head to go inside. Why not? Let's do like this. So this is the size, oops, this is the size of this guy right here on the street. We'll make him bigger now, and this is a color balance that I used before. I don't need it, maybe I'll need it later. And now let me show a really cool trick how to make him bigger in a perspective, how to transform him into perspective. I already did it in several of my tutorials, but why not? Let's do it one more time. So let's hide him and let's create a helper layer. So this is perspective lines. Perspective lines. Okay. So here what I will do, I will go with lines, line tool. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, we have line, but I will use white color and no color. Okay. Again, I have blue line. This is crazy. Okay. Something strange has happened here, but who cares? For this tutorial, this will work. Let's see. Okay, I have white line. That's perfect. So 10 pixels. Blue was because it was too small. So now I will draw lines that follows the perspective lines in the photo. So something like this. This will follow the street line. This is one line, probably something like this. Then we have another line that follows this side of the street. Let's see. So something like this, and let's go with this line. And where these lines intersects, here is the horizon line. So I will create a new layer, use white color, and just say, okay, this is my intersect point right there, and this is our horizon line. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. I will just leave this one. And the trick is next. I will go to this guy, transform, Control or Command T, and put this anchor point here, anywhere on the horizon line, doesn't matter, but I want to put it here, and make, by holding Alt or Option key, make this guy bigger. See how he comes into perspective. It can go all the way down, or it can go here towards us. So he's the flash. Okay, so I will put this guy, probably it can be maybe here, we'll see later, but I will put it for now somewhere here. Why not? Let's press OK. This is horizon. Horizon. Okay, so maybe I will move Kraka somewhere in the center of the street. I could put it here, but no, I will put him for now in the center of the street. Okay, so now the next step is to make him a little bit brighter, to colorize him. So let's do that really quickly. Let's go to his layer and go to camera. Let's make him a little bit brighter, and I will show one really cool trick how you can add rim light on him really easily and to colorize this guy. So first of all, let's go all the way up, shadows, a little bit brighter. I don't want to make it too much, but something like that. A little bit of the, let's see, I will practically just do a little bit more of the exposure, and let's see, before and after. Okay, this is good enough for this. So just a little bit brighter for now. Also, what I like to do now, I want to make him a little bit bigger. So here, and come on, somewhere here. Why not? Like that. And now what I like to do, I want to create a new layer, clip it to affect only this guy, and I will name this color or rim light, whatever you want to call it. And I will use brush, and I will just sample some color like this, and I will just paint. I will paint wherever I see. Just think about this. Let's use this color, why not? On this side, okay, and wherever I have highlights, I will just paint like that. Also, oops, I don't want eyes to be affected, so let's delete from the eyes like this. And on the other side, I want to use blue color and just paint with the blue on the other side, like that. Why not? Okay, so this is perfect. We have really cool rim light on this guy, and we don't need to do anything more. He's covered with really cool light. Okay, now no, it's not okay. So now this is where really cool trick happens. Double click on the color layer and just wait for dialog box. This one, and we will go to blend if. We want to go with this underlying layer and just go with the black by holding Alt or Option key, and we want to remove the color from the black portion, from the darker tones of this person. So something like this, as you can see, this is perfect. And also I want to put this into screen or linear dodge blending mode. Also color dodge works fine. Also the overlay and soft light works fine. So Let's see what we want here. Maybe one color dodge, and we can duplicate this. Just make a copy, and you can see we can switch it maybe to screen or linear dodge. Let's go to linear dodge, and here what I like to do, I like to add a mask, black mask, and just paint this part right here. So I just want this part here to be more blue. That's perfect. And then what I like to do, I like to go to my lights right there and add, actually let's go with light number 3, and choose blue color. Okay, and go on this side, but with really soft brush, 10% opacity, and put this into linear dodge blending mode. And also the blue color needs to be brighter, like this. And here I just want to add, like, there is a light on this side, maybe even brighter, like that. Why not? And also on this side I can go with some magenta, pinkish tone, brighter. Like there is. Also what I can do, I can maybe go to these neon lights. Let's experiment a little bit. And let's see, this is it. I can go and find the purple. Where is the purple? Here it is. So I can go here and delete the effects and go with this one and copy it here. So I have purple here, and this looks cool. And I can also go back here to lights number 2 and lights number 1. Let's see, lights number 1, and switch this. Yeah, switch this to purple. Let's go here. Okay, this is perfect. And this is much better. Okay, now let's make this guy a little bit brighter and colorize it and so on and so forth. So let's go right there. I will fast forward this because you already know I did that in so many tutorials. Okay, so this is it for now. The next step, what I like to do is to go back. I just want to turn off the lights number 3, go back to street and make things darker in camera. I just want to do that now. And this is perfect because we have this on a separate smart object, separate filter, so we can change it and go back here. Just make blacks a little bit darker. Let's see, let's do like that. And yeah, this is before, this is after. It's much better. I like it. Also, what we can do right here is to do one really cool trick, and that's, of course, for the background, is to hide the model. So hide him. Go right here to the channels and find a channel that is, this one is really good. So we want to turn this into something really cool. I will just duplicate this and control click on this. I actually don't need to make a copy of this, but I just did it. Okay, and create a new layer right here at the top and fill it with white, because white is background color. Control or Command and backspace. Then invert, Shift Control Alt E or Shift Command Option E to invert the selection. Then fill it with the black, Alt or Option backspace. This is perfect. So we have this really cool look, as you can see, and I just want to go here and play with this. Maybe an overlay, maybe actually I want to go in luminosity and just lower the opacity. So with this we can control some really cool things here, guys. So something like that. Go back with the model. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Also, I want to make the model a little bit brighter, so I will go here maybe with the curves. Let's see. Yes, something like that. Invert. You know what is the problem? The problem is I have this huge light, huge octabox right here, and I don't see the brightness and color pretty good in this situation when I'm recording tutorials, but you got a point. So now I will make it brighter. And I will do one more thing here. I will actually add some kind of cool glasses that I already made in Cinema 4D. So then I will continue making him brighter if needed. So those glasses are, let me find them. Let's go, there they are. So I made this in Cinema 4D. It doesn't make sense right now, but you will see in a moment. So let's go inside here, put the glasses there, Control or Command T. Actually, before that, I just want to turn it into Smart Object, just in case I need to make them bigger. So you will see in a moment, this will have sense. For now, it's crazy, maybe a little bit rotated. And here, and here, perfect. Okay, let's go like this. This is here, maybe, let me see. Maybe to nudge it a little bit down. Maybe like this. Okay, so these are special glasses, and now we'll make a projection of some kind of HUD here, hood up display. So I will go like this, put this into linear dodge blending mode. I will use the bluish color, not eraser but a brush, bluish color, something like that. Really soft brush, hardness 0, opacity 10%, and I just want to paint like this. Okay, for a start. Actually, this will go behind, like it's emitting from these parts right here, and you will see what I will have here, something like that. Another one, linear dodge blending mode, a little bit brighter, and here is the brighter because of the light source, and like that, perfect. And also what I like to add here is this. So I took this photo from Envato Elements, but you can find something online and just use it. So let me see. Let's paste it here, perfect. I want to make it smaller, like that. Rotate it, put it here, make it a bit bigger. Probably something like this. Press OK. I want to invert it, Control or Command I, and also I want to use levels on here and this. So I want to make these things a little bit brighter, like that. And now what I like to do, put it in screen blending mode or lighten, but screen's okay. So he has something really cool here. So let's tweak this a little bit. Let's add, don't add anything, just move it like this. And I pretty much like this. Okay, so this is almost done. The next step is, I don't need this. This is really cool. I really like this effect. The next step is to merge everything together and to go to camera raw and do some final color grading, but I'm just checking if this looks cool enough. So let's go and add a little bit more. This is okay. Let's name this. This is glasses, and these are lights. Okay, I added another light, and I just want to use white color and just add a little bit more brightness here, just like that. Let me see. No, not white, but maybe some bluish, this type of bluish. So yeah, something like that. So this is pretty much okay. And also what we can do, we can make a copy of this, so to make this more bright to emphasize it. So this is pretty cool. What I like to do is to hide this guy, merge everything together, then put this guy at the top. So this is cool. And let me see. Yeah. And now I want to go to this background, convert to smart object. This is depth of field background. And now go to filter, blur gallery, tilt shift, and finally. So this will go right there. And this is pretty okay, so I can blur it even more and add this kind of transition, the gradient one. So let's see how much this should be blurred. What do you think, guys? Depends on the lens that this photo is taken. Maybe like that. The beauty of adding this as a smart object, converting to a smart object, is that I can always go back and change it. So this looks pretty cool. What I don't like is I will go here and with soft brush black color, I will just erase everything that is in same plane as my floor here, because this is not blurred. So I don't want this to be blurred a lot, just a little bit. Something like this, and this can be blurred a little bit. Oh, this is a little bit of cheating, but it's pretty much okay. Now let's merge everything together, Shift Control Alt T or Shift Command Option E. And again, before that, I just want to pull this a little bit down, a little bit down, a little bit down. Like that. Sorry guys, but this looks better for me. Okay, so now let's merge everything together. Go to filter, camera filter, and let's do final color grading. And finally this tutorial will be over, and let's do it. Open shadows a little bit, add a little bit of the contrast. Maybe lower the saturation a bit, because this was too saturated. There is one cool trick. If you lower the saturation and boost the vibrance, you will have this kind of effect. But if you do opposite, you will have more this kind of effect, which is pretty cool. It can be really cool in a lot of situations. You can see this is awesome. And I use that from time to time. So I will use it here too. Okay, now we need to find the sweet spot. Let's do like that. Now same is with the clarity and texture, so we can lower the clarity to have this glowy look and boost the textures to bring something back, but also we can do opposite. We can boost the clarity and lower the texture a little bit. So this light is too bright. Let's see, I just want to do a subtle change like that. And also what I like to do is I can sharpen this a little bit. Let's see, I'm holding Alt or Option key. This is pretty cool. Also definitely I want to add vignetting here. And let's go here to highlights. We can boost the highlights or lower the highlights, boost the whites. So there are so many cool tricks that you can apply for this. And for all the guys who stick with me here till almost till the end, I hope you're benefiting from this, because there are some small secrets revealing here. Really cool things. Okay. And this is pretty much okay. One more thing that I like to do, we can go here and change the color temperature. As you can see, we can make it more reddish. I don't like it, more bluish, but I don't like it. So we made really cool color temperature before. Also what we can do, we can go with the haze. Let's add a little bit of the haze. A little bit of that. Why not? Maybe a little bit more. Like that. And also I will go with the radial filter. Go like this, right here to this guy. And I want to make him brighter, not this, so I need to invert it. Okay, so we can make him brighter. or make it like that and like that, and maybe narrow this down a bit. Let's see, and I don't want anything else. I'm pretty happy with this. So this is before and this is after. Really nice difference. I really like it. So I will press OK and I will leave it. I can even tweak it more if I want. I can go one more time to this camera filter. One thing that I missed is to put this layer into smart objects, so I can go back and forth in a camera filter and do some more tweakings if I don't like this, but I pretty much like this. This is before, this is after, and this is overall before where we started from, and this is after. Really, really cool effect. Let's call this color grading final. Okay, so I can play with this even more and tweak it even more, but I will definitely stop here, and this is the end for this tutorial. And I really hope that you like this episode and that you benefit out of this, that you learn a lot of interesting tips, tricks and techniques, because this episode was full of some really cool and interesting techniques going on here. And also guys, if you have any kind of questions regarding to this video, let me know down there in the comment section below. I will be glad to answer it. Also guys, if you want to help me to make this channel even bigger and better, you can do that by supporting me via my Patreon page. The link is down there in the description, and also in return you will get things like this PSD file or all other PSD files that I did from previous photo manipulations and much more. So just check it out, and if you're willing up to, I would appreciate it a lot. Also take advantage of Skillshare, 2 months completely free for just first 1,000 people who clicked on the link and sign up there, and that's basically it. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, subscribe it, share it with your friends, and also ring that bell to get notified about all the future episodes. Have fun, experiment, and see you in my next fun tutorial. Bye bye.